right, guys, let's play a game. This game is going to be called Win or Lose. And today, you guys are going to learn about the CCORB, or the cheat code opening range breakout indicator. Okay. And I'm going to show you some of the scalping strategies you can use with the VTC trading system. Let's get into it. So, right now, we're on Dirty 30, aka US 30. And I like the way US 30 has been moving more so than NASDAQ recently. A lot of cleaner moves. So let's talk about scalping. So there's three strategies that I use when it comes to scalping, right? First strategy is going to be a trend trade. And what I mean by trend trade, let's go ahead and turn on the indicators real quick. Let me turn these off real quick. So, all right, it's going to be a trend trade, right? So what I mean by trend trade is we have the 47 moving average here. Here on this 47 moving average SMA that you guys see, when price is above it, I'm looking for buy opportunities on a lower time frame. Again, when price is above the 47 moving average on the lower time frames, I'm looking for buy opportunities. When we are below the 47 moving average on a lower time frame, I'm looking for sell opportunities. Okay, so that's the first type of trade I'm looking for when I'm looking to scalp, right? The second trade, or the order of priority. So let's go ahead and write this down. Number one is going to be a trend trade. Okay, that should be number one. Number two is going to be the CCORB breakout. Last but not least is a counter trend trade called the bread and butter strategy. Okay, bread and butter. And the reason why we call it bread and butter, because there's a setup on either NASDAQ, US 30, or gold using the bread and butter strategy. Now, it works on all instruments, whether that be Forex, futures, stocks, cryptocurrency. It all works. Okay, so this is the order of priority of what I'm looking for when I'm scalping the market. I'm either, the first thing I'm looking for is a trend trade. Are we above or below the 47 moving average? And I'm using the 1 hour time frame as my directional bias. Okay, so I'm looking for a trend trade. I'm looking for the 1 hour to be above or below the 47 moving average. I don't care if we are above it or below it. Doesn't matter to me, right? The next step on that trend trade, I'm going to the 15 minute. I enter on the 15 minute. Some people enter on the 5 minute. However you want to do it, you can do it. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the day of the week separator, and let's go to Monday. Okay, so we're on Monday. This is Monday right here. Okay, Monday, let's see what the trend was on the 1 hour time frame. So on Monday, we can see that we eventually did get a close below here on the 1 hour. So, we were bullish at first, then get a cheat code sell signal right here on the 1 hour. So price started selling off, and we did get a close below the 47 moving average. So that means at, what time was that? That was at 9 a.m. Okay, so that 9 o'clock candle closed below the 47 moving average. So that means we'll be looking for a sell trade on the 15-minute time frame. So let's go take a look here on Monday. So on Monday, we had the cheat code sell signal, same place where we have the 1 hour, and then price sold off. Okay, so that could have been a good trend trade, right? Because we would have entered after the CC sell, we would have entered on the confirmation sell. So let's go ahead and turn that on, and we enter on the confirmation sell. So the confirmation sell candle was right here. Okay, so it closed back inside the band, and then price pulled back a little bit. That would have been our entry at 10 a.m. I'm sorry, it would have been our entry here at 9:45, and then price melted away. Okay, that would have been a winning trade right there here on NASDAQ on the trend trade. Now let's turn on the CCORB. Okay, we know we would have had to close below on the 1 hour time frame. So obviously, according to our trade plan, so how I trade the CCORB is that price has to be above or below the 47 moving average on the 1 hour, and it must match the 15 minute. So for an example, the 1 hour closed below the 47 moving average. So I'm looking for sell trades. When I go to the 15 minute, price needs to be below the 47 moving average, which we are, in order to take the sell trade on a breakout. Okay, so price did break out. We had a close. The next candle was the breakout candle. Then price sold off. Okay, so you would have won that trade on Monday. All right. Now the last strategy is going to be our bread and butter. Let's see if we had a bread and butter. Let's go ahead and turn on the CC trend indicator, and we do have a bread and butter. Okay, a bread and butter is simply, oh, but wait, I shouldn't say that first. Let's go ahead and check the 1 hour real quick on Monday. Yeah, we do. We have a bread and butter. So a bread and butter is simply, let's turn off the CCORB. A bread and butter is simply a high probability spike. You see this blue line is what we call a high probability spike on the 1 hour time frame. All that spike is to let you know that we had a lot of volume in the market and price is going to reverse. Okay, it's going to reverse. So we got that high probability spike. Let's go to the 15 minute on the 1 hour, and it must match the 15 minute. And yes, it does. CC buy, confirmation buy. Our entry would have been here. Price pulled back a little bit and then went up. Again, this was a winning trade both ways, guys. Both ways. So you had two opportunities to win here in the market here on US 30 on Monday. Okay, so that is an example of the three scalping strategies that we have. That's what you should look for. So the order of priority should always be to look for what? The trend trade first, right? Look for the trend trade. Okay, after you get the trend, after you find the trend trade, and if you can't catch the trend trade, then look for a CCORB. Okay, if you can't catch the CCORB, look for a bread and butter, which is a counter trend trade. Okay, strategy. All right, that should be your order of priority. See how easy that was? So for those of you who are new, we always respect the CC sell or CC buy. That is what we're looking for at first. Then once we get the CC sell or CC buy, we are looking for our entry on the lower time frame, and we enter on the 15 minute. Once we get that 15 minute entry confirmation, and then we're going to enter into the market. Okay, now let me explain to you. Most times when you enter on a confirmation buy or sell, price is going to pull back first, so you don't have to rush to get into the market because price is going to pull back. Okay, it likes to retest that low or retest that candle that gave us the entry, that gave us the what I'm looking for, that gave us the yes or no to enter in that market. Okay, so for an example, let's go ahead and make this bigger real quick so you can see. Let's go back to Monday. All right, this is a good example. So our confirmation buy was on this candle here, right? Price did go up, but it came back to retest. Okay, so understand that price, after you usually get a confirmation buy or sell, price is going to pull back a little bit. So you would have been in a little bit of drawdown, but nothing to be afraid of because your stop would have been below this low here, right? So understand that price is going to pull back a little bit, and don't be afraid of drawdown, right? Another thing about me and what I teach guys, I'm not a stickler for drawdown. You have to accept drawdown as being a trader. It's going to happen. You can't get rid of it. There's no way you should get rid of it. There's no way that you should trade with a 10 pips stop loss or 10 tick stop loss. Doesn't work out all the time. You're going to get stopped out a whole lot more often. You need room for the trade to breathe. It's important you let the trade breathe a little bit so you're not getting stopped out all the time. Okay. We know the direction of the market. Put trust in the system. CC sell or CC buy does not lie. Price will revert back. Okay. Especially if you're following the rules. CC buy, you enter on the confirmation buy. There's no reason why you should be taking early entries. Wait for the market to show you that it's ready to go in that direction. If you do that, you'll have more success. Okay. So you would have took this confirmation buy to the other side of the band. Again, this is a counter trend trade that we're taking. Okay. Counter trend trade, because this is a bread and butter strategy. Counter trend trade, and you would have won that trade. Okay. CC sell or CC buy, confirmation entry. Now, you look on the chart, right, and you'll see an area of the market where we had confirmation buys, confirmation sells, like right here. Now, we don't take those unless we're entering on a trend trade. Okay. So for instance, if we are below the 47 moving average on the 1 hour and 15 minute, and we see a confirmation sell, that means we can, if we're already in the trade, we can add a position at that confirmation sell. But if you just see confirmation sell, confirmation buy, and it's not followed by a CC sell or a CC buy, don't just enter into the market. Okay, don't take that trade. This is just for added confluence or for you to add positions in the direction of the trend. Okay. If you didn't understand that, go back and watch the video, rewind it. Right. All right. So we have our rules for scalping. What's number one thing that we look for? We look for the trend trade. That's priority. After we look for the trend trade, if we didn't get a chance to catch that, then we look for the CCORB breakout. Okay. Once we get the CCORB breakout, and say for any reason that why we missed it, then we can take the counter trend trade, which is the bread and butter. Okay. Bread and butter strategy. Okay. So I just want to show you guys real quick. Just take a look at. Let's go to NASDAQ real quick. All right. No, matter of fact, let's go to gold. All right. So here on gold, I just want to show you all the breakout trades that we had. So let's go to Monday on the 15-minute. And we're going to turn on the New York Sessions indicator. So blue means morning, orange is afternoon, green is late afternoon. Okay. So on Monday, you could have taken a breakout trade here on gold, and it would have been a winning trade. Why? Because it followed our rules. We're bullish on the 1 hour above the 47, and we're also above the 47 moving average on the 15-minute time frame. All right. So during the New York session, we would have taken that breakout here on gold and won that trade. Okay. Tuesday, same exact scenario. We're above the 47 moving average. Price is bullish. We're taking breakout trades to the upside. Okay. Now price did pull back on the 15-minute. Got this another CC buy. Would have taken that buy. Why? Because we're trading in the direction of the higher time frame trend. Okay, don't be afraid to take those trades, guys. Price is going to pull back, and then price went higher, as you can see here on gold. Small moves on gold, you can make a lot of money. Those very small moves after the close of these candles are hundreds of pips. For an example, let's take a look at this. We'll do it from the high. 181 pips. Just those couple candles right there. Right. So we had a winning trade on Wednesday, winning trade on Tuesday. Let's take a look here on Wednesday. Wednesday, it did follow our rules. We're above the 47 moving average on the 1 hour and the 15-minute. We had this candle. It gave us a buy signal. Okay. And guess what? Price shot back up here, 133 pips on gold, okay, on that breakout. Okay, from the morning to the afternoon, 133 pips on gold. That was a winning trading day. Okay, let's see on Thursday. We had a breakout to the downside. Did it follow our rules? Let's go check and see. Let's go to the 1 hour on Thursday. So here on Thursday, did we have a candle that closed below before the New York session? Yes, we did. We had two candles that closed below the 47 moving average. So that means we would have been looking for a sell opportunity on gold on a breakout. Okay. Let's go to the 15-minute. That was Thursday. Price closed below the 47 moving average, and then price sold off for the morning and the afternoon session here on gold. Okay, that was a huge winning trade you could have taken on the breakout. Okay, the CC orb is dangerous, guys. You can compound big accounts using this indicator. Okay, and you all have access to it if you have the system. And then on Friday, price consolidated a whole lot, and probably wouldn't have taken any trades here on gold on Friday unless it was some type of CC buy trend trade. Okay, so consolidates. That's what happens sometimes. Price is going to consolidate during New York session. You're going to get those days. Nothing you can do about that. So you would try to have taken the breakout to the upside, but again, price was outside the band, so you would have gotten out of that trade. Maybe you try it again later on, but you shouldn't even be trading late afternoon on Friday. Okay. But anyway, just wanted to go over this real quick. I hope you guys like the game, win or lose. You can see that this CCORB, it not only works for gold, guys, it works for all pairs. Okay, all pairs. Thursday breakout for USD CAD to the upside, won that trade. To the downside, it could have won this trade, not a lot of pips. See a day like this on Tuesday, consolidated, and on Monday, consolidated. Okay, so you just have to see what pairs are in consolidation according to the higher time frame, and go by that. But again, we have our priority on what type of trades we're looking for: trend trade, CCORB, and then the bread and butter. All right, that's going to end the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in our next training. All right, I'd like to interrupt this video, guys, to let you know about Hero FX. This is a broker, and they have a new account type called the Hero 10X account. It is 10 times better than any prop firm out there. Here's the reason why. Because what they do, you can instantly 10x your trading account. So if you put $100 into this broker, they're going to give you $1,000 of real trading capital. If you put $500 into this trading broker, they're going to give you $5,000 in trading capital. If you put $100,000 into this broker, they're going to give you $1 million in trading capital. Okay, you get this instantly. You can withdraw 24/7. My withdrawal came within minutes. I have a video on my YouTube that'll show you that I was able to make a withdrawal from this broker instantly. Another thing is that you keep 100% of the profits. And the only rule that they have is they have a static drawdown, which is 10% of the account. Okay. Now, again, there's no rules. You trade your way. There's no limits. There's no limits on news trading, weekend trading, lot sizes. You trade however you want to trade with no restrictions. Okay. This is a no-brainer because when you have more capital, that means you can trade with bigger lot sizes, and that means more and bigger profits. Okay, so again, if you want access to this broker, the link will be in the description below. In addition to that, when you sign up with this broker and deposit at least $100 into Hero FX, you'll be able to join the Consistent Trader Club, and you'll have access to the new CCORB indicator. All right, so make sure you join today. I'll see you guys inside the group.